Good morning, and welcome to the Angry Poolman channel, where we learn how to treat our pool and our pool man. So I want to apologize for not posting videos for the last couple of days. I still have one in the can. I'm sure you maybe already seen it, but yeah, I was just kind of hitting a rut, and I'm looking at the content on my editing machine, and it's just there's very little value in it. And so, at least from my perspective, you know, and please comment below if there's, you know, if you guys are getting something out of what I'm providing. But so I want to always keep innovating and changing and getting better, but I also do like, you know, doing the route and whatnot, and it seems that some of you as well do. But anyway, I just kind of got into a rut. This weather's messing with me. We're in full-on summer mode. We have 6 today, so let's get going. So once again, I want to apologize. The last couple of days have been just a total nightmare for as far as filming is concerned. I've been getting to pools so early that you know, it's inappropriate. People are sleeping with their windows open, and you know, just because I'm trying to get there early and get out of the heat, which is my whole, you know, point. Like, I'm old, I don't survive well in the heat. And I kind of know my limit on pools per day is about 10, right? So on Friday I have 11. You know, there's a couple of spools in there, so it's sure like a, you know, like I said, it's a sweet 11 on Friday. Today we have 6, and like I said, it's about 6:45 right now, and I'm getting here because, you know, I've got authorization from the homeowner to get her early. And then if they have, you know, water issues, I can add water, go throughout the rest of the community, and come back here and shut it off. If and only if I remember to shut it off. That's kind of risky, and it's an advanced move, guys. You don't want to be doing that and overfilling pools. So once again, we're here on Thursday, and we're here at the Demoralizer. And we're 1 week out of 4th of July. We couldn't see the bottom here. And anyway, also another thing that I had done is I was trying to show you a product, and it's a digital pH meter. And what did I do? I submerged the thing too much, and I broke it. So it's not the fault of the pH meter. It's my stupidity. I was trying to show you a product. So to save yourself on test strips, right? I use test strips, and you know, they cost like $20 a bottle for 100. And that's a major expense over time. So I was always thinking, you know, it would be nice to have digital salinity meter, which I have, and a digital pH meter. Well, I put it in the water and I broke it. So anyway, I'll show you that in an upcoming video when the thing dries out. But let's get back here to the Demoralizer and clean it up. Whew, it is already heating up. I feel good about this pool. Although, let's talk about what kind of pool to build. One of the tenets that I built this channel on is helping would-be pool owners and would-be pool builders on what kind of pool do you want. Okay, and you'll ask the pool builder, hey, what's the cheapest kind of pool that I can build? And he'll say a rectangular pool or a square pool, which this is kind of right there in the middle. But it also has these little alcoves right here, and one over there on the far side of the raised spa, which everything looks beautiful. This pool is awesome. However, when you have a square pool, you have dead spots. So over there and over there are areas where, you know, algae will accumulate. The stairs, they're kind of over here out of the way of the circulation, and so they get some stairs, especially when you have little pee-pee kids hanging out here on the Baja shelf and they do their thing. So yeah, anyway, we added a tab, we added a gallon of chlorine, we had a 0, as we're still kind of reeling from 4th of July. We could not see the bottom, and that is, we can see the bottom clearly here today. So just wanted to speak to, you know, really good, you know, some advice from a pool guy who cares about you and wants to see you succeed with your pool. Yeah, build a freeform pool. Okay, we're back here at the stock tank, and I'm only filming this for Della. Yeah, this has now become my new Demoralizer. So this cover takes me 3 times as long to put back on as I do the cover. I'm next door at the geometric pool. This thing takes me 3 times as long, and they're paying like $20 a month less. So we're gonna have to revisit the price. The scope of work is not the same. This cover is disgusting, and when I take it off, it just dumps everything into the pool. Therefore, you know, now I'm here for another 15 minutes. I've been here for 20 minutes for this stupid thing. All right, we're gonna move on. Okay, so we're back here at our geometric pool, one of 3 terra firma pools here. So I don't know, I wish they could all be like this. Like I said last week, this owner could teach the owner of the Demoralizer a thing or two. He has bang on water. I never have to worry about adding water, and if I do, it's pretty minuscule. They just had this lovely pergola, whatever you call this, outdoor kitchen finished here, and there's just no evidence of the construction. You know, I've been around doing this for a while, and like I've said before, yeah, these construction companies, they don't care. They're in here to get a job done. They don't care about the dang pool guy. So the fact that there's literally no evidence of their work, I like that. Yeah, I am sweating, and that's why I'm under 220 for the first time in about 20 years. Anyway, I've already been back here, and so I'm gonna brush, I'm gonna chem it up. I don't know what our chems are here. Let's check. So we have plenty of salt though, although we're gonna have to add some chlorine and, you know, once again knock down pH. No one ever talks about acid, right? A gallon of chlorine is around $19, or a case of chlorine is around $19. For me, a case of acid is almost 30, like $29.50. That's insane. For me to knock down the pH of this pool, just completely, you know, I lose money. Anyway, that's what I got to do. Okay, I feel good about this, although I just received some terrifying news. Homeowners, like a lot of my homeowners, are going on vacation. They're getting out of town, and they're having family members come over and stay and operate the pool. Yeah, so if you remember a couple weeks ago at Gary's pool, you know, one of his family members almost blew it up. So, you know, and that's the thing about me, is I'm such a bad businessman, is I don't charge people enough for the help I give them. And so I let them know, like, if, you know, give her my number if she has any problems, but just let you know that if she calls me, there will be a bill incurred. See, that's the whole thing that I have a real problem with, is I don't charge people for nearly enough, and my business structure is really bad. I just kind of wing it. So it needs to change, and I will be changing soon. Okay, we're here at what I am now going to call, formerly known as Howard the Duck's pool. We haven't seen Howard in a while. This pool is now known as Sector 9. So every time I prop up open the door here, I use a skateboard from Sector 9. So I know I'm a real creative guy. But anyway, this is absolutely the dirtiest I have ever seen this pool in my tenure. Now, and then once again, we had some algae here last week. It is here again, but there's not a stitch anywhere. We're doing good on the filter clean. So I don't know what we have going on here. Maybe somebody's over here with a cocktail and they just take a piss. That's actually very plausible, is probably what has happened. But either that, or there's some animal that comes in at night and maybe does some sort of business there. I don't know. I can tell 2 things. There's no chlorine in this pool, and there's very high pH. So let's take some chems. Okay, just as I suspected, no chlorine and high pH. Alkalinity and cyanuric are good. So we're gonna need to start adding a tab floater. This pool in full sun, you know, it doesn't get any shade during the day. Yeah, its chlorine requirements are really starting to ramp up, and for one reason or another, you know, that's, like I keep saying, my business model just sucks. I need to probably do this in an a la carte manner and charge things for usage.
anyway, we'll figure that all out in the meantime. We're gonna clean it up and we'll chem it up. Okay, I feel good about this. Like I said before, this pool was about as dirty as I've ever seen it. There's about at least 500 June bugs, those guys, in my net. 500 of them, no lie. So I added a half gallon of chlorine. I brushed everything. I added a tab to the skimmer because we want to raise our cyanuric. I don't do that every week here. We had 3450 salt, so the only reason we don't have any chlorine is because we've been getting some major use and temperature is rising. So you know, when we have our temperature, we're in full summer right now, so I mean it's like 90 degrees today. That's why I try to get the heck out of the heat. Okay, we're here at Gary's pool and this is what I'm used to. However, there's still a lot of dirt that comes from kids playing on the slide and whatever. You know, this is the second Pentair Rebel here at the pool, and I really liked the Pentair Rebel before I got familiarized with the Zodiac MX6, and I still do like the Pentair Rebel. I think it's a pretty good value. I just think the Zodiac is a better one. However, it used to have the blue one, right? And it did a really fabulous job, but it would just die. And I hear a lot of people complaining about the same thing with the Pentair Rebel, is that like, oh yeah, it works, you know, 2 days after you're here, but you know, on day 3 it doesn't work anymore. So I never hear anybody complaining about that on the Zodiac MX6. So anyway, we did have chemicals in here. There's like a 2, a little bit of a high pH, but that's okay. I'm gonna let it ride this week. But we did have, according to the equipment, 2950 salt. Now my meter reads like perfect, like 3550. So I'm gonna add like a quarter of a bag and just see what I can do. I still have a green light on the salt cell. So, and once again, brand new salt cell. Anyway, this is looking good. I'm gonna do a few things off camera, but we can move on. Okay guys, we're here at the swim up bar, and you know, I have just been out of sorts lately. Not really feeling like doing the video thing, just trying to make sure I keep up with the pools. And when I get home, I'm just absolutely pooped. So anyway, I have good news. My channel has been monetized. I don't even have 1,000 subscribers. I don't know why it happened, and I'm not complaining. Thank you for all of you guys, 550 of you. I really appreciate every single one of you, even the ones who leave the negative comments from time to time. They shine a mirror to my face and they keep me honest, so thank you guys. Yeah, there's just been so much going on. I have to set up like memberships and things that YouTube is asking me to do, and frankly I'm just overwhelmed. I don't know how to go about doing all this AdSense stuff. Comment below if you can help me out. But like I said before, I feel good about this, and this pool is an easy one to feel good about. The swim up bar cleans up really nice. We've added a couple of tabs because we have plenty of chemicals even after the 4th of July. Guys, if you got anything out of this, give me a like, subscribe if you haven't done so, and comment if you got something to say. I'm the original swimming pool fiduciary working for you out here in the field. I'm the Angry Pool Man. You guys be excellent to each other, and I'll see you on the next video.